Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we'll be discussing inbuilt or user defined functions. So let us understand first what is inbuilt functions. So inbuilt functions is also called as library or built-in functions. It is nothing but it is already defined. What is meant by that? First of all, already defined in the sense the definition of function is already present. Can be used directly. So can be used directly in the sense we should not write the definition. It's not required to write. Let us understand by taking some examples. First one is power function. Second one is square root function. Third one is string copy. Fourth one is string compare. So these all functions are already defined. How to include this in our function? By writing this header file, that is hashtag include stdio.h. One second. By writing in header file, like if we want to include these functions, okay. Yeah. So if we want to include these functions, that is suppose power function or anything, we should write this header file, that is hashtag include So the definition of all these functions are written in this, like are defined in the library. So we should not write this definition. Already logic is present. Logic is already defined. Example, we have our power function. Let us consider power function. So power function task is to, suppose if we write power of 4,2. Power function task is to give the power of 4. Suppose power of 4 is 2 right here. 4 power 2. So what will get the output? 16. Suppose we have power of 4 comma 5. So 4 power 5. What we will get? We'll get 1024. So what happening here? First of all, let's understand. 4 power 5 is nothing but 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4, right? 4 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll get 1024. So this logic, what we are doing here, logic 4, we are multiplying 4. It's nothing but what we are doing, we are multiplying 4 5 times, like 4 into 4. This already defined by someone, okay, like we don't know. It is already present in our library. Hashtag include stdio.h. Right. Let us now understand by taking one simple program. Suppose I'm just writing the pseudo code. First of all, what we'll do is we'll write the program. Suppose we have a number 4, right? Or else directly we can write without taking this. Suppose Suppose our output is answer. Answer equals to power of 4 comma 2. Suppose by writing this single line, our output will be 4 square, that is 16. So just we should include our library and we have to write this statement. That's it. So this was about inbuilt functions, right? Now let us understand what is user defined method. User defined method is nothing but function that we create, we declare, define, and here we write the logic so that the function performs some task and can be modified. So what happens is, here the function which I discussed in the previous videos are user defined. User is nothing but we are users, right? We are users. So what users are doing? Users are creating functions. Users are declaring, defining, and writing the logic. As I discussed in my previous video where we declare, define, and we will write some logic so that function will perform some specific task. So this user defined function is nothing but we are defining. Suppose we are writing the logic, right? Sum of two numbers. What is the logic? C equals to A plus B. So this is user defined. So this was all about inbuilt versus user defined functions. So inbuilt is nothing but which is already defined and we can use directly. No need to declare, nothing we have to do, just we have to include our library. Then user defined is which is defined by user. So this was all about today's video. Let us meet in the next video. Thank you.